tell me, I'm gonna address this question to Daniel. What is so you had this you went from this traditional AMA certified, this like Harvard surgery profession, Harvard-based surgery profession, and then you came up with this. You took the whole project in this totally new direction.
Right.
What role did Betsy play in that?
She totally had a huge role in it, because when we moved to Santa Fe, we found out that this was really the epicenter of alternative medicine, and she started playing around with alternative people like reflexologists or energy healers. And so she told me, this is really working for me, Betsy. And so she said, well, if it works for me, it's going to work for your patients. And I was skeptical, but open-minded, because when I was in medical school, one of my professors was somebody who's really into this holistic stuff, Mehmet Oz, and he brought some of these things into it. So I was already open-minded, and then at Sloan Kettering, where I did some of my plastics, they have a lot of alternative medicine. So I came to Santa Fe sort of primed for this. Then Betsy's saying, I just found this great person, Tess again. She's a wonderful reflexologist. You got to use her. So I started to use it, and my patients loved it. And I realized this is very powerful stuff, and it can take healing up another notch. So surgical improvements have continued to rise for like the past 20 years, but they're starting to plateau. And to take healing up another notch, I think you really got to integrate other schools of thought that aren't harmful. I pick things that really, even if they don't work, they're not harmful. And so that way I can find out what really works and what doesn't work. I started out like 2 years ago with 5 or 6, 7 different modalities, and I'm now sort of weaning it down to just a couple that really work very well. I am open to trying new ones, but I'm learning what really works well. And I run them by Betsy, and she sort of tries them out and says whether they work or not.
Or I find stuff and then I try it out, and let's try it, let's not.
Right. I had one practitioner who came to me who wanted my patients to drink their own urine. And okay, that may work in some parts, but I can't do.
Tess does that.
I just don't think it's going to work.
Yeah.
There are other people that put honey on their wounds. There may be something in that, but I still have a little reservation with that, because I know it's food for bacteria. But there are some other things going on like that. There is a very deep culture in this northern New Mexico area of Native American and curanderas, which are the Spanish shamans, and they use a lot of botanical herbs. And I'm starting to see some of my patients who come in, they have great wounds, and I say, wow, you're healing great, you're wonderful, and I'm all proud of myself. And they say, well, actually, it's my grandmother who gave me this herb that I've been putting on, and I'm going to have to look into that too. I mean, it's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.